After receiving planning permission, we could finally launch the exterior renovation of our 200-year-old coach house. The masons began by stripping off the old, crumbling render, revealing the bare, weathered brick beneath. They carefully cleaned the walls, then applied a base coat, not just to even things out, but to create the perfect surface for the final layer to adhere to. Now they're mixing the finishing render, just 4 ingredients: water, sand, lime and the traditional pigment. We absolutely love watching them skillfully apply it with their platoir, just as craftsmen have done for hundreds of years.
So it's all go here this morning. We have the masons here, they're working on the back facade and hopefully applying the last coat of render. So the back will be finished this week and they're going to be starting on the finishing off the side. Plus my parents just arrived from England, which is great. So they're going to give us a hand. So here's Dad.
Hi, Anna.
Back in the garden, Dad. What do you think?
Well, I think you've been doing an amazing job. You've got so much going on.
So the plan is, we've got lovely strawberries, but we don't have enough of these little metal cages. Cages to cover them and protect them from the birds. So I need to find a way to construct something, or Dad's going to help me, to construct something to protect them from the birds. Okay, so we've got to find some more bamboo, and then we're going to get going. Parce que Jean-Pierre, il a dit qu'il peut-être il faut... he's saying to take some branches that bend, and then you can make like a semicircle. So we're thinking maybe this one. Dad said, is it a hazel, Dad?
Yeah.
Très long. Ouais. Ok. Super. So that was Jean-Pierre. Jean-Pierre is our gardener who comes now a couple of times a week to help us. Got a great idea, which is that we're going to use some hazel branches. So we're going to cut those, and these are flexible and bendy.
They do. So hazel can bend.
Yeah. Look who's just come back from his walk with Nana. Ziggy. Always here to supervise whatever's going on.
Right. So, Anna.
Yeah.
How many lengths of hazel? 4?
Let's go for 4. We can always come back and get more. Right. But he said you need quite a long piece.
That's 1 length. What do you think?
That looks good.
We need 4 of those.
Yeah. And there's Mum, just back from the dog walk.
Yeah, prepare the hazel branches.
Yeah, and I think Mum.
Yes.
It's a job for you too.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I've got to put you to work.
Exactly.
I didn't even realise we had that hazel tree. I think it's just popped up.
It's been there a while.
Yeah? Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
But we're not going to kill it by taking a couple of branches,
no. It'll encourage more growth.
Yeah.
It's a bit like pollarding.
Right, I'm going to grab some more secateurs. I can get rid of that now, can't I? We don't need it. Or do we?
Oh, we'll leave them there for now.
Okay. I've just cleared around it, can you see? This one here.
Yeah. With these caves, we might need to dig a little hole because they might not go in quite as deep as we want.
Is that going to be high? That's not high enough, is it?
Yeah, that'll be good.
You think so?
Yeah. Right, and then that's going to go over.
Okay. Somewhere.
Into there.
Here.
I'll come round and start digging it in.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to put 2.
You might remember from last week's video, we mentioned our Japanese knotweed invasion. A lot of you commented, and thanks you for all the tips on how to deal with it. But I didn't tell you the full story because, well, I made a huge mistake. And to understand what happened, we need to go back in time. You might remember a couple of weeks ago, I was super excited because we finally managed to create these beds here and around the chateau. It's a project that I had on my wish list for many years, and then we did it and it was big and successful and it looks beautiful. However, all of this is compromised now because I made a terrible mistake. A mistake so big that we have to redo all the work again. I'm going to explain you what happened. If you remember well, there was Vincent, the digger guy, who dug out the beds. And because we needed soil, we thought, wow, there is a place there behind the coach house where there's nice and fresh and good looking soil. So he went there with the digger, took the soil and placed it here. And then we started planting. And however, what we forgot, or what I forgot, is that in this area, that was full of Japanese knotweed. That's where the soil comes from. And look what's growing here. Japanese knotweed. Look at these monsters. They're beautiful plants, but extremely invasive. And they're everywhere here. What we did, we created a Japanese knotweed nursery here. And for the last week, we saw little Japanese knotweeds popping out and we thought, oh, maybe we can take them out and that's it. But every day was a bit more. And if you know what Japanese knotweed is and how it multiplies, even if there's the tiniest bit of root, it will shoot out. So you can take it out, you leave a little bit in the soil, it will come back again. So it's a fight that you can't win. And we just realized every day it becomes more and more. It's a nightmare. I have nightmares about it, digging them out and then just another one pops out at the next site. It's not good. And it means that now all of this is contaminated. We planted hundreds of plants here. It took a long time. It was quite expensive. So the idea we have now is to take out all the plants, try to shake off all the soil so that if there's bits of Japanese knotweed, they hopefully fall off the plants. And then take out all the soil with a digger, with the help of Vincent, hopefully. Clean it as good as we can, take everything away, and then have new soil put there and replant all the plants. And then hopefully there wasn't any bit of root left. It's a terrible mistake. It just confirms the rule that whatever we do here at the chateau, we have to do it twice. But the good news is that my mom's here, Anna is here. I have to edit the vlog, so I subcontracted this job to take out all the plants to these two ladies. And all our beautiful planting is gone. Look at this. But they did a good job. And everything looks like it looked months ago. Siggy seems to be happy though. However, there's one silver lining, and that's not only a metaphor, it's also truly a silver lining. Look, these are borders to divide the gravel from the bed, and they are being installed and they will look amazing. Initially I thought I should install them, and I spoke with Vincent and he explained me how he would do it. And clearly I would do it not as good as he does it. And look, the technique to do that, I would just have randomly put them in the ground, but he measures it. He even has a professional measuring device machine here, borders. Can't wait to see the result. They're screwed in place. I'm sure you have seen them somewhere in parks.
Comment vous faites?
Oui, voilà, on a placé les piquets et puis après il n'y a plus qu'à tout remonter au bon niveau et visser.
C'est très précis. C'est très précis. Et sur Internet, en fait, j'ai demandé à...
You have seen artisanal excellence on this channel when it comes to waste pipe gluing. But imagine you could have something that reflects the same level of precision and care in your life, specifically when it comes to building your homepage. And that's exactly why you need to know about Squarespace, an all-in-one platform to create an outstanding online presence, which also happens to be this week's ad. Whether you're building a personal portfolio, launching a business, or setting up a shop for your handmade creations, Squarespace gives you the tools to create a homepage that feels as polished and purposeful as the work you do. Their beautiful design templates are easy to customize, no coding needed, and now with Squarespace's new AI website builder, you can get a personalized site layout in seconds. Just describe your idea and the AI suggests a structure that fits your vision and your goals. They've thought of every detail, built in e-commerce, appointment scheduling, email campaigns, and now you can even receive payments with most major providers and send professional invoices directly from your site. Now it's a perfect time to head over to squarespace.com/howtorenovate-a-chateau for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use offer code Chateau to get 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
We're on the search for more branches because we need extra branches.
So, are we looking for hazel, Anna?
Preferably hazel or something else.
If not, some sweet chestnut, maybe.
Hey, you found a pile that we haven't got, yeah, we didn't burn this. There might be something in there.
Ah. I know it's sycamore, but
Would it work?
I think that would work. Look, is it bending? No.
No, brittle. Okay, the search continues. I think, is this not a hazel
Ah,
here?
this is a hazel. This hazel branch here. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a big one, isn't it?
So we've
get two out of that.
maybe get 2 out of that.
Yeah.
Right, maybe. Well, that's definitely 1. Okay. Oh yeah.
So the idea is now to reinforce it from the other side.
We can even tie it.
Yeah, we can tie
Tie
it
it with some wire in the middle.
I've got some here.
That's 1.
That looks great.
It's long. Is that long enough? Okay, let's try that. Now, when it goes down, be careful because bend
does
it down. Let's see how far it stretches.
Oh, it's good.
Ah, yeah, and then I
So
think
the idea is
I put some bricks along the bottom.
Yeah,
Here.
I think so.
Yeah, we need to get. Should we grab some of the bricks from the guys?
Yeah, I'll bring some more.
Yeah. Okay.
Ah! Job done.
Yeah,
What do you think?
I think it's good. The birds might not be so happy.
Yeah, they don't have any strawberries for breakfast anymore, but
No.
we do.
But we will.
Yeah. Look at that. So
And that-
we've temporarily put some bricks here to keep this down.
Gonna get hold of some pegs.
Yeah, I think some pegs might be a bit more practical. But it's looking lovely. Right, next job.
Coffee.
Coffee and then on to the next job.
Yeah.
The next big job on a coach house is to replace all the windows and doors. But when the quote came in, it was a bit of a shock.
Because of our window quote now, we invited Benoit again to see if he has an idea how to make it a bit cheaper. Est-ce qu'on peut, pour économiser un peu sur les nouvelles fenêtres, garder les parties supérieures? Ou est-ce que la restauration de parties supérieures va être l'équivalent du prix de la petite partie?
Alors, je suis d'accord avec toi, c'est de garder les hauts. Franchement, ça vaut le coup. Ils sont superbes. Mais le problème, c'est qu'on en a 1, 3. Tu as 3 hauts que tu peux garder.
Oui, c'est pas beaucoup par rapport au glue.
Ça, c'est pas le problème. Regarde ces deux-là, ce sont des fenêtres normales.
Oui,
Qu'on
ça,
été
il faut
placées.
changer.
Alors, soit qu'on les change, soit qu'on fait des habillages, qu'on habille sur le vitrage.
Oui.
On fait une traverse comme si c'était arrondi comme les autres. Comme ça te permet de conserver tout le monde. Parce que si tu changes ces deux-là et que tu changes pas les 3 autres, ça fait bizarre, quoi. Tu vois, ça va faire un peu radin, quoi.
So Benoit just said because there's gravel here, and when cars pass, and this is a fully glass door, there might be gravel hitting the glass and shattering the glass. So he suggests to have the glass only on the upper 2/3 and 1/3 of wood. Let's see. We need to make a simulation. And now Benoit, look at this. You haven't seen it.
Ouais, super. Ouais, je suis venu.
C'est beau, hein?
Ah, ouais, c'est super. La couleur, mais c'est ce que je disais au gars la dernière fois, le bâtiment il est vraiment magnifique.
Ouais. Tu
Un
vois,
sourire les gars, vous êtes filmés. Un sourire.
c'est trop beau.
Enfin le travail, hein, pas vous les gars.
We walked around the building to take a closer look to see which windows could still be restored and which ones unfortunately would need to be replaced. Rounded windows and arched doors are beautiful but also expensive to produce. But they're also a big part of what makes this building feel so special. The problem is we can't save all of them, and that's where it gets tricky. We're a bit worried about how it will look if some are new and others restored, knowing they'll never be exactly the same. But at least a third of them could be restored, according to Benoit.
J'ai dit t'étais malin parce qu'il t'a transféré du budget pour le fabricant de fenêtres vers l'atelier MBC Menuiserie.
Ouais, c'est normal.
Mmh.
Bah oui,
C'est vrai.
on n'est pas bête. Hein.
On n'est pas bête.
On n'est pas bête avec
Ouais.
Alexandre, tu sais.
Ah ouais, c'est ça.
C'est
Ouais.
partage.
Parce qu'il est maçon, il est venu, il a dit il pourrait faire ça en maçonnerie aussi, tu vois. Et l'électricien, il a dit il pourrait mettre des câbles partout.
Il va faire comment?
Il va tout bloquer avec des briques,
Ah oui,
avec
voilà,
des briques,
voilà.
tu vois. Let's see if he made us save some money or if everything became even more expensive.
All the plants are now replanted, and so far, no sign of Japanese knotweed. I'd call it a success. Big thanks to my mama for helping keep the plants alive during the groundwork. And more good news from the masons, they've almost finished the first facade. We can't wait to see the transformation continue in the coming days.